Hello and welcome to another episode of The Zombie Trail. I'm your funeral director, Stephen J. Cochran, and we're going to mix things up and start on the right with Brady.
Hello, I am Brady. I play Kelvin Clone, an overseas sports enthusiast who originates in the U.S., of course, but does not play any sports in that area, but is aware of them.
Jackie.
Hi, I'm Jackie. I play Sadie Lynn Devereaux, your trucker who likes to punch things when she doesn't agree with their opinions.
Bill.
I'm Bill. I play John Samuels, a fanatic.
And Pat.
I'm Pat. I play Doc.
Self-explanatory.
The backstory's got shorter and shorter and shorter. I'm Doc. Not to be confused with one of the seven dwarves.
I thought you were going to be grumpy with that statement. I was
So where we left off last time is Sadie couldn't join us. Jackie couldn't join us to play her character Sadie. So the three of you have signed up to go out in the night and to clear out and abandon a farmstead to use it as a dowry to help the marriage, the wedding go through tomorrow. The mayor is trying to keep things operating as if it is going to go through, but the fate of this young couple's joining falls on you guys. What you guys found out is that the couple is hopelessly in love. They do love each other. This is an arranged marriage, but it's not an arranged marriage with their... it's not a contentious, I think would be the proper word. It's not a contentious arranged marriage.
The previous groom was unluckily arranged.
It was the unluckily arranged. So things are working out in their favor.
The
However, the bride's parents will not let their daughter marry without a dowry.
Do we know how the last fiancé died, Doc?
Apparently, he fell from the roof, and after some thinking,
The roof of this place that we're
no, another place.
He was working on some shingles on the town hall, and he slipped in broad daylight in front of everybody and fell to his death.
And the blacksmith pushed him. He seemed shady.
And that is all you know. You don't know the circumstances other than he was working on the roof, and he fell and he died, and his mother's distraught about it.
I've not gotten a chance to do an autopsy.
My notes are fantastic from our last session. The only thing I really have written down that's readable is Eduardo is a beautiful man.
Do you not remember? He is.
Apparently. I wrote it down. It was important.
You drink heavily, that may be skewed.
Yeah.
So you guys had to venture out from the drinking competition. John was awakened, but Sadie wouldn't wake up. So Sadie, we pick up moments later. You are passed out in bed, and you roll over, and the pillow that you're laying on is soaked. And slowly but surely, you come through to realize that not only is the pillow soaked, the blanket is soaked, the mattress is soaked, and your hair is soaked. In fact, you're pretty much soaked from head to chest.
Did we leave a note?
No. No, we didn't.
Other than a hangover, you have no stat modifiers.
Okay.
Maybe a cold.
I'm going to definitely sit up and just be like, well, okay, it's water. Okay. Okay. Where am I?
You are in a 4-bedroom room.
Okay.
It is nighttime. The door's shut. There are no lights on. But it is we talked about this. It's a half moon, and there is enough moonlight coming in from the window that you can make out the silhouette of where a door is. Mm-hmm. There is a hustle and a bustle seeming to be going on. There seems to be the voices of cheer in the next room over.
Okay. I'm going to get up and try to find something to dry myself off with.
Well, only half of the blanket is wet. There is a half of the blanket that's dry.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use that.
So you towel yourself off with this old blanket. You look around the room, and it looks like one of the other beds has been slept in, but the other two are still made.
I'm assuming my friends were here before me, but they're not here now, so I'm going to go see what that cheering is.
All right. And as you make your way to the door, you hear the distinct sound of a glass shattering against the ground, and everyone starts laughing, and someone yells out, "Party foul!" Go ahead and go through the door.
Yep.
You walk into a bar, and you see the townsfolk that you vaguely remember seeing from the day before, and they are having a boisterous time. They're drinking. They're celebrating the wedding that's to happen the next day. Everyone's in good cheer. The groom looks to be severely drunk, and he does not look very happy. He looks to be pretty sad. But the bartender sees you, and he goes, "Ah, she's awake! Everybody drink!" And then everyone goes, "Ah!" And they take a drink.
Can I get some hair of the dog, please?
Yeah. He pours a whiskey, and he puts it in front of you, and he goes, "That's gonna be 2 coppers."
All right.
And he lets you know, your friends just left like 5 minutes ago. Apparently, they signed up on this quest to help the mayor. There's a homestead down the street. They're clearing out tonight.
Okay. Which way is down the street? Can you give me like a general direction? Is there somebody who could take me there?
Oh yeah, no, I don't know if anybody's capable of taking you there, but I can definitely give you directions. It's the old Olson homestead, and he describes the route where you walk down the road. You make a right onto a pathway. You head down the pathway, and eventually you'll see the only homestead on the dirt road.
All right.
And I'm assuming you're pursuing.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink my whiskey and go.
All right.
Get drunk before you hit the road.
Hey, hangovers are not
You
fun.
just had a hangover and you're like, let me just down this real quick and then we'll get on the road.
It's hair of the dog. It's fine.
So where we left off with you 3 is you killed 3 zombie cows. Then you went to clear a garage, and when Calvin opened up the garage door, he was attacked by a zombie, and you guys beat it off. That sounded really bad. That sounded bad in my head, and
With
then it
both
sounded
hands?
bad with
I think maybe I pegged it.
Yeah.
There was definitely some pegging going on,
Oh, God.
but you were attacked.
Already started.
Calvin was attacked by a zombie. You guys fought it off. That sounds better.
Yes, it does.
And you guys
Slam
were
the
in the
door in its
process of doing your post-combat checks. You were checking over your equipment, you were healing your wounds, and doing your bacteria resistance checks. And while you're sitting there working on your weapons, you hear, how do you approach them? You can see they have a lantern and a flare going, and they've illuminated from the road. You can clearly see the path they took up to this garage on this homestead.
Why am I wet?
Wait,
Just yell out at them.
Did you fall in the ditch?
No, I woke up in a bed, soaked. Which one of you did it?
it was Doc.
No, he wouldn't do that.
It was me.
It was you.
By my medical expertise, I thought, you smelled.
I thought you smelled. My medical expertise, I thought you smelled.
Too much like alcohol.
I wanted to dilute it with water.
You need to, hydrate, and so we couldn't get you to drink it, so
So
absorption through the skin. We thought you'd be fine.
Well, I was still hungover.
Yes.
Less than
You still need to drink water.
Yeah, it's fine.
So what would you guys
What?
like to do? You're standing outside of a garage, and from this position you can see like a little pathway that goes into the darkness, because the flares are illuminating everything, but it's not so bright that you see farther than 50 feet. So outside of your 15 feet illuminated area, it's still really, really dark. You can kind of make out some silhouette of a house against the moonlight behind it. Off in the direction of the path. What would you guys like to do?
Why are we here?
Dowry.
We're clearing out the homestead
Okay.
so that we can pass it over as a dowry.
Okay. Okay, whatever. Let's go kill something.
Well, if you really want to kill something,
Who am I killing?
you could open that garage door. I'll stand over there. Kind of cheer you on while you take care of whatever's in there.
Would I be
Already my
able-
javelin.
Would I be able to rig something like a rope to the garage door to pull it open?
So it is an older garage door. It's not segments that roll into a curve. It is a solid wood door on the springs that when you pull it beyond halfway, the counterbalances pick it up and keep it up.
Thinking like a rope, so I could just pull that door.
So you could tie a rope to the handle to pull it, but you'd only be able to pull the door out as far as you can pull the rope above your head.
I'm pretty
There
strong.
was a window on the side last time, right? Why don't we just go with
I don't. There was a
I don't
window in
think
the house.
The door would get far enough away.
I think you guys went around the side of the building and looked through a window. Just
We-
took it out, didn't you? Or
No, there
you-
was
oh,
no
there was
window.
no there was no window on the inside.
No other doors in the garage?
Just the garage door.
Is it just like a separate garage from the house?
It's separate from the house.
Well, we're gonna have to clear it out somehow. Let's see.
Who has the highest?
Could somebody get
awareness?
on the roof and use a
You have
rope
an
to
8.
pull it up?
Why don't you take a look, listen to see what you see
Yes,
here on
you
the
guys
other
could
side.
try to get on the roof.
I'll do it.
You're gonna try and do it.
Mm-hmm.
So, how tall is your character?
Like 5'7".
Is there a ladder on the side of the garage?
Nope.
No, nothing outside of
You are gonna need a boost.
How tall is it?
It is about 10 feet off the ground.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay, I mean, I could push
Give
you
me
up,
a
toss
boost.
you up there.
Mm-hmm.
Kama could throw you up there.
Yeah.
Just do this like a javelin.
Check you.
Wait, why don't you just pole vault up there?
It's not a pole vaulting javelin. It's not.
So it's going to require 2 people to get her up high enough, one on each leg, to get her body up high enough to where she can get her hands up and leverage herself up there. So Kelvin and who else?
I'll try.
Anybody else have
You're
decent
you're
strength?
you're very stronger than I am.
Really?
Very strong.
Oh
No.
no, we're both
well
we're both
described.
very.
I got it.
How bad?
We can't have our
3.
doctor get hurt. If I get hurt, the doctor can unhurt me.
Well, this comes down to your guys' carrying weight. So what is your guys' carrying weight? You both probably have the same carrying.
285.
229.
196?
Well, I better do it then.
Yeah. So what was your carrying weight?
229.
229. What do you weigh with all of your equipment?
Oh, that's a good question. Apparently, I didn't write that down. Hold on.
Quick math. Doesn't have to be right. It just has to be math.
42, 43,
Mine's 208 with everything.
46, and then... Alright, somebody remember 46, because I won't in like 2 seconds.
Got it.
46. 46. 46.
Okay. I think we're all going to remember 46 now.
That was the point.
Character weight is 1d6 times strength plus 120. Oh shit. Rolo. Okay.
Quick math.
4,
Just do it.
40, 160 plus 46, so 216. No, 206.
206.
Mm-hmm.
So both of you guys should easily be able to get, because about half your carrying weight you're able to push above your head and hold it long enough. So
Doc's arms are just shaking.
so you guys don't need to do a strength check or anything like that. However, Sadie, you are going to have to give me a dex check to see if you're able to maintain
3.
your... What was that?
3.
Okay, that is going to be a success. And you go ahead and pull yourself up on top of the roof. And it's sloped, but the slope's not too steep.
I yell up real quick. Check your footing. Make sure there's not any weak spots on the roof. Don't walk too fast. You might fall through.
Odd or even?
Even.
Okay.
Oh god.
I don't want her to fall through, so I figured.
So you're up on the roof. How do you want to proceed?
I want to go kind of like along the front of the roof where the garage door is.
Okay.
Carefully.
Carefully. All right. So
Specifying carefully.
yeah. So the roof is soft. It has no maintenance. It's been 7 years, but who knows how old this roof is before the end of civilization. So they could have needed a repair. It could have been long outdated, but the roof is definitely soft where you step. You make your way along the outer edge of the roof. You don't cut across it. Even then, you still kind of feel some things sagging, but you're using the framework of the house to ensure that you have solid footing. You walk up the side of it, and you get to the peak. The plan was for a rope. I assume you attach the rope. So if someone wants to throw the rope up to her,
Yeah, I'll do that. Throwing.
yeah, that's going to be the throwing skill.
Who wants to help?
Kelvin.
Not that great. But
not
that great.
Not that
What's
great.
your throwing?
38.
Okay, a lot better than mine.
Okay.
What's your throwing, John?
33.
33. Yeah, let's go with the 38. There are no difficulties. It's a rope.
28. So yes, succeeds.
Okay. So they successfully throw the rope to you. You've got the end of the rope. What do you want to do?
All right, step back. I'm gonna pull and see if I can get this door open.
I tie it to a boulder real quick, and then just kidding, and I switch it back.
Men and their boulders.
Sorry, I tied it to the frame.
Leave my boulders alone.
Sadie makes a note to note next time, ask to be stationed with women.
Sadie, what's your carrying weight?
My carrying weight is 250.
Okay. 250.
Yeah, strength
Okay.
times 25. My strength
Okay,
is
so you're not going to have any difficulty pulling this up because push-pull's double. Okay.
I thought the point of being here
So-
pulling that up was so she could fight it.
So you start pulling,
Now you're in front.
and you realize at this angle you're going to have to start stepping out onto the roof to get the angle as the garage door goes forward. You take 2 steps back, and the roof gives out underneath your feet. Still holding onto the rope, you go through the roof, and you land on the hood of a rusted car 5 feet underneath you. So there's no fall, there's no rolling for fall damage. But
Is the door open now?
the door is open, and what you guys see is all of a sudden you hear Sadie say,
Fuck!
as she goes straight through the roof, the door flies open just in time for you to see her feet go boom and land on a car. Give me a dex roll real quick.
2.
Okay. You don't slip and fall on your butt or anything like that. You land on, it's kind of like missing a step on the stairs. You catch yourself and you're a little bit shocked by it. You're like, what the but you land on the roof. The door is open and the garage is empty.
Does the alarm go off?
The car for
Tries. Beep.
It has like a flash for a second. Headlights turn on.
Bill, you know when sometimes there's thoughts that you want to keep to yourself? I think that's one of those thoughts that you should have kept to yourself.
I don't know. If all the zombies run right here to this garage, we could just.
You said the garage is
close the
empty?
door.
It is empty, yes.
That's not good.
There's a rusted out, moldy, grass is growing on the side, automobile. There is some shelving and some debris. There is now roofing all over the floor, but there was nothing inside the garage.
Can I interest anybody in this sweet ride?
Yes.
Try to turn it on.
No.
I'm not gonna touch this thing. I don't want to contract
Why
anything.
not?
What would you guys like to do?
I'd like to make an awareness check to see where that zombie went.
I want to get in the car.
Well, you guys killed him.
No, we didn't. We closed the door in his face.
Oh, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot. You guys pushed.
Oh, that was one of those thoughts I should have kept to myself.
Come on.
Bad pet.
Yeah, so totally forgot about
You
this.
just said that.
I could have sworn you guys killed it.
So yeah, now the garage door's open. I'm sitting on top of the car. Where's the zombie? Please be under the car.
And it's so
Under you.
loud, too.
So
You just fell through a roof and landed on the metal steel.
I just land on the zombie. The zombie was just standing on the car.
1, 2, 3, 4. The door swings open and the zombie sees you, Pat.
It's a
You're
good
the
thing I'm far
First
away.
thing it sees, and it starts heading your way. How far away from the door were you?
I'm
over
definitely behind these two.
Okay. So the zombie starts making his way towards Pat, then sees you guys, and he's going to go to the nearest one. So, hey, Brady, odd or even?
Even.
Sorry, John.
Oh, no problem.
You got the short straw.
Okay.
Combat is initiated.
Oh yeah, I don't need to roll.
It's such a force of habit.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm going to go back to my notes here.
At first I was like, oh, D20. Oh wait, no, it's D100. And then I was like, oh wait, no, I don't even roll.
Nothing.
I was like, I do nothing. I let it go.
Mm-hmm.
And I proceed.
Okay. Yeah. Just wanted to make sure that... Because it's not going to start at full health. You guys aren't starting at full health. Just wanted to make sure what its health is. Its initiative is 15. If I remember correctly, John, you're at 20?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so John, Sadie, what's your initiative?
15.
Okay. Calvin.
It's 14.
Okay. And Doc.
13.
There we go. All right. So once again, John, you have this zombie heading towards you.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do?
I'll move off line from Doc, so the zombie's not running towards Doc in any possible way, and shoot my crossbow at this zombie.
Okay.
That's
Shoot Doc again.
60. I have 75.
That's going to hit.
Okay.
Wait, what's the zombie's AC?
Just had it right here, but it is...
Less than 15.
No page. It was, just to double check, I believe it was 15. AP, HP, AC. 12.
12.
Damage is 12.
All right, it is still standing, but the combat you guys just had a minute ago, inside the garage, a roof kind of landing on its head, it is definitely worse for wear, even though it is still standing on its feet. Car jokes. Sadie, you're up before the zombie.
But
You-
does John have any more AP left?
Oh, he used his crossbow, and if I remember correctly, last game, you
Yeah,
only had
load.
one use of the crossbow, and then you decided what you wanted to allot with your AP after that.
Yeah, because the crossbow takes 5. I have 10 total, so I've used 6. I guess I'll put the other 4 in the temp HP in case that actually makes it to me.
Okay.
Or temp armor class.
All right, Sadie.
How far is it from you?
So you are. It's going to take you 2 AP to get off the vehicle, non-gracefully. 4 AP if you want to take your time.
Gonna jump.
And then it is 2 AP away from the car. So it's going to cost you 4 AP to get into melee range of it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that 4 AP and then take a swing at it with the cleaver.
Okay.
I'm going to miss with my cleaver.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that'll do it.
All right. So next it's the zombie's turn.
I look at you and I'm like, it's looking at you. I'm like standing right next to you, but I'm like looking at you.
Yeah.
John, what's your AC?
18.
18.
I just like waving my hands.
Old man Steve needs to work on his eyes.
The church is very small.
That's going to hit. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. 5 points of damage on the first attack. And that's going to hit. 5 more points of damage on the second attack. That was the zombie's turn. Kelvin, you're up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna just ready. Well, get some bat already in my hand. I'm gonna just run over to it and just start swinging at it.
Okay.
So, And it's 3 AP to get to it, correct?
2 AP to
2
get
AP?
to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll let's see. That hits. First one hits.
Go ahead and describe how you kill it.
Just right in the back. As it bites you, it leans up, and right as it leans up, just with the same force that it's going back in from the bite, bam! Smash its head in the back, and it's gonna bounce forward and be gone.
All right. You all get 100 experience points for defeating the garage zombie.
How much?
That was the easiest experience I've ever gotten.
Well, this was a two-parter. I mean, you did damage it. You did pay in
Got it.
blood
There we
last game.
Yeah. There you go. You did get.
Yeah.
And are you
She
guys leveled
shot
up now?
me.
No. I mean, I don't know.
Say again?
Are you guys leveled up now? What's your experience points at?
375.
They should be higher than that, Brady.
My
I'm at
total is
605.
880.
Yeah, so not
Oh, what
quite.
did I not get awarded then?
Last session we got
Oh yeah, I couldn't write the last session down.
275 was what we got last session.
So you guys are still level 2.
880 total.
So we need 120 more.
Okay. Well, you might get it this game. You might not. Who knows?
So I marked my armor, marked my weapon,
You
and
gotta
I got to roll infection because I got hit.
Because you got hit, yeah. So you got to roll your. So first, you want to roll your bacteria resistance before everything else.
Okay.
Did
18.
18? What's your bacteria resistance?
25.
25. Yeah. So you pass. Go ahead and roll D4.
2.
All right. Your bacteria resistance increases by 2 for the successful roll. All right. Now let's go ahead and evaluate your hit points and your weapons and whether or not you want to heal yourself. How are you doing on hit points?
Fine.
Okay.
I felt
So let's
worse.
evaluate the weapons.
19 out of 32 is more than half
Yeah, you're good.
by a few.
I'm still feeling frosty. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Well,
I have
dogs
a
in the
couple
back with
conditions on the back.
steroids.
I'm like bleeding and stuff. I'm not looking great at all, and I'm hungover.
Would you like some assistance?
You want to look at my crossbow or me?
The more hurt one.
Sadie's better at repairing.
Yeah.
Probably the crossbow. Oh, okay. I'll hand my crossbow to Sadie. You can check me out.
and I need you to take a look at the bat.
That's a crit. A
Fail
crit fail.
or-
Or no, crit success. Not fail.
The crit fail.
And the crossbow is broken.
No, it's
No,
a
so
zero.
Take
on
a
a
bat
repair,
out.
it actually just
out.
takes more damage. It doesn't like permanently.
Yeah. No, it's a crit success. You're good.
You're like, I thought
Okay.
I.
It was a 2. Brain would
Okay.
fail.
That's the last field repair that can happen to the crossbow.
All right, but it's 100%, right?
Can you take a look at the
Because I
bat?
Yeah,
crit.
it's
Yeah.
Because with the credit, it totally,
Oh,
Yeah.
it totally clears the
conditions?
the condition boxes. Yeah.
This is what happens when you leave me at home.
Okay.
Oh my god, who repaired this last time?
And I'll first aid him up.
where am I bleeding most?
Oh,
Did you
wow.
get your javelin done?
I need
So
the
I
bat.
got 40. My
Yeah.
first aid is 48.
You got 40 out of 48.
44, yeah, you
Yeah.
got
Okay,
it.
so you use one of your first.
Actually,
aids.
no. I got a 4. I got crit success.
Yeah.
Nice.
Those are dark
That's
zeros.
my bad.
So what's your healing rate?
That one.
4.
It's 4.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna heal 4,
Well, so
and
one commission
then
left on it, but I think it'll do it. I don't know how it works in
I-
multiple commissions.
believe for the critical success on first aid, it just doubles. So you got 8 instead of 4.
Sweet.
Almost back to full.
Man, you guys really like me. Pulling out all the stops on old Bucephalus, my crossbow.
It's all my experimental medicine.
Your crossbow looks better.
Tell
than
me
it
if
did
you
before.
feel any side effects.
Did you name
Oh,
your
well.
crossbow Bucephalus?
Yeah.
All right. So
Wait,
as a-
his
as a
crossbow
repair,
has
I'm just gonna,
syphilis?
Like, start writing Bucephalus on the side.
What?
Bucephalus.
I thought. Okay. I thought you were telling me his crossbow's got syphilis.
That's
Not
what the
yet.
experimental medicine is.
Your crossbow has the drip.
That's how it does poison damage to the zombie.
Does it burn when you discharge your crossbow?
Call Doc.
Call Doc for crossbow repair.
Call the morticians.
So the doors open, There is now a skylight in this garage, and you guys can see inside if you guys want to go through and check it out. But there's nothing else in there from this distance. There's no more zombies or anything.
Truck.
We should charge them for that skylight.
Installation services?
I believe I said car.
Oh, I thought it was a red truck. I don't know why I thought it was a truck.
I thought it was a truck too.
Can we pop the hood on
And red
that car?
as well?
Yeah.
So I'm not
I thought it
remembering
was
that?
a red truck. No, I don't think he said that. I think we just remember that like that the same.
Oh, that's weird.
So how rusty is this car?
That's why it's red.
How loud is this screech it's about to make when we pop the hood?
I'm already sitting in the car.
Well, we have to kill everything in sight anyway, so might as well.
Some of them here, yeah.
Remind me to invest in a crossbow when we get back.
If you ever
Sadie,
find brass knuckles, I'll trade you my crossbow.
you do have a couple less silver than you had before. I forgot, in case you go check your money. Doc used your money to pay for some stuff, so you guys said that was missing.
Why are you blaming everything on me?
I didn't do it.
And you don't have to say that.
Oh, you're right. I didn't. You're right. I
The
didn't.
thing about things
How
you
much
shouldn't
silver
say.
did you take off of me?
Oh, it's,
And what was it for?
It's no use counting in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's wait till
You
money.
know
Let's
your
get the
coin
job
purse is
done.
lighter.
So it is a red truck. Because you guys are remembering from looking at the map. But it's not red like fire engine red. It's not red like,
Burgundy.
Toyota Burgundy or anything like that. It's red from rust.
That's okay. Those are
Rise
the
and
best kind of
rust
trucks.
But it is a rusted old truck.
Any gardening equipment in the shed? Or pool equipment?
Are the keys in the ignition?
There is no pool equipment.
Yeah. It might
There
be.
is a very old looking riding lawnmower.
You wanna
There's
take the
a
lights off that?
workbench.
Mm-hmm.
There is a shelf above that workbench. And on those shelves are old rusted cans that look like they could have been used at some point.
Not now.
From this distance, you don't know what they could have contained or if they contained anything at all.
Other lawn tools, shovels, hose, things like that.
So interesting enough, there's a pegboard against the wall.
Stay away from it.
And the pegboard is actually highly detailed. Scythe, shovel.
It's one of those jerks that like spray painted to outline everything on the pegboard.
It's a total shadow board.
So as soon as they're missing, he knows.
And all of it's missing.
I would love to show this guy his
Which
board
makes
now.
you wonder how the zombie got in here in the first place if there was no other doors.
Oh, it's probably the guy that was probably a shop.
So what would you guys like to do next?
Yeah, I want. Let's open up the hood of the car.
I
or
want
the
to
truck.
I want to get in the car and see if there's if the keys are in somewhere inside the front seat.
All right,
or
well,
the
they all
area.
mess around with the car. I guess I'll keep an eye out the door to tell them when something's coming.
Probably.
Okay.
I'll wait with John.
And I'm gonna try and turn on the
You'll-
headlights over and over and see if they'll just flick on. If
I
they're
have the
flashing.
highest driving, and I'm like, I'm not going to touch this car.
If we can get a truck, it'll make our job so much easier.
Imagine
We're
driving
going to
back
find
to
the
town.
gas.
We only need to go one way. We can abandon it at the next city.
Siphon tube.
Or we're gonna siphon it.
Remember, you have to make gas in this
Oh
universe.
gosh.
And I've got the calculations in the core rulebook too.
Oh god.
It's a lot of math. And
That's
we have
okay.
to find the stuff
There's a
to
lot
make
of
it.
steps to get to.
That's
Yeah.
okay. I got quick math.
So yeah, you guys go
7.
over the truck, check it out. Who's checking the cab first?
I was inside of it. Yeah.
Okay. Give me a luck roll. Give me a faith roll.
I have not done that. Is it just a?
Just a
Your faith.
D10.
Oh,
this
just a
one.
D10. Okay.
You want to get under your faith.
Oh, it was a crit success. Oh, it was 0.
No,
A 10. Oh,
That's
a,
a
Crit
critical
fail.
failure.
Okay. Oh, that's failed. Yeah. Sorry, it was the opposite of.
So you're going through the cab looking at such,
we're both messing up on our crits today.
and you open the glove box and are sprayed in the face with acid.
Why is there acid in the glove box?
Exploding pepper spray. Bear spray!
take 6 acid damage to the face.
And that's why I didn't want to get in the truck.
Why would you assume there was acid in the glove compartment?
It's a truck.
But it's the glove compartment. Who puts acid in a glove compartment?
So, fun fact.
Do you put acid in your glove compartment?
No. This trap was derived from something that actually happened when I was a child to my mom's best friend's son. He had a old pickup truck on his farm, and he opened up the glove box, and there was a sort of chemicals that by themselves are completely inert, but when they heated up in the car and mixed together, it turned into acid and exploded into his face and burned a part of his face.
That's wild.
And so it's just this idea that when you put the stuff away, it's inert, but the lack of environment controls all of a sudden create this caustic acid.
Okay.
So that's why there was acid in the glove box. Brought to you by your critical failure. So you know, you if you were good looking, you're not anymore.
You no longer look like a young Captain America.
Don't worry, we'll patch you up. I can do plastic surgery.
Skin grafting.
Skin.
So
It just takes real plastic.
you were going through the truck as well.
Yeah, I was going to look at the engine, and if I can, take a few pieces with me.
Okay. So go ahead and so you get to the front of the car and you start messing with it, and it's latched on pretty good. It's kind of rusted. Give me a repair roll to see if you can figure out how to break the latch so the hood will come up.
72 out of my 40.
So yeah, you're fighting with this hood, and the latch just doesn't want. Everything's rusted shut, and you're kind of making this banging sound, and then you start hearing blood-curdling screams come from the cab, and you look up to see Calvin climbing out of the cab, doing one of these. Calvin, how do you want to respond to the acid? What do you want to do?
I have no idea what it is. I don't know. I'm not really sure.
So
I don't. Yeah.
So Doc, your friend's face
Is melting.
he's screaming. It's dark. You don't really know what's going on, but his face, you can see that it's wet.
Doctor's bag.
Okay.
And I will make a doctor check to try and stop it and
Yeah,
help him. So it adds 20 to my doctor roll, right?
that is correct.
Okay.
Since they're there, can we assist?
That is...
Yes.
So I have an 83 for my doctor roll, and I rolled a 39.
A 39.
Yeah, success.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So you realize that his skin has some kind of caustic burning going on, and the best cure for that is something that all of you guys are carrying on your
Water.
person. You bust out your canteen and start splashing him in the face
Yeah.
and rolling it down. It is a doctor check, so that is going to be your it's not your
Infection.
healing. It's not a healing rate on your doctor check. You just you heal up to full amount, so you don't lose the 6 HP. But you are permanently scarred in the face.
So wait.
Pull out some bandages.
You
and
don't
just
lose
kind
any.
of...
You don't lose any.
So
hit
he
points?
healed you 100%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the doctor skill can restore all of their patients' HP. You can only treat one symptom at a time, so in this
Okay.
case, the burning of the face. Bacterial recovery takes 1 use, restoring HP takes another. Crit successes may do both.
Okay.
While Calvin's in the garage screaming and the doctor's bandaging him up, it does take an hour for him to do that. But moments after the initial scream, you guys start hearing rustling coming from the bushes on either side of the garage.
Should we close the door?
They might get in through the skylight.
The Sadie size skylight.
Imagine it's just a U-sized hole. It's not like a square
It's
or a
like the
crash.
Acme.
Oh, from the
Like
ceiling.
the road runner falling through the ceiling. Probably smart, but then we'd be stuck in the garage.
I've been stuck in worse places.
Wait, we got the rope hanging down from the roof. We can climb up that way. We won't be stuck.
You are occupied helping Calvin.
I'm gonna close the door. For
Alright.
now.
Close the door, and then I could climb up to the roof.
Yeah, maybe.
Might just fall more through.
It's fine.
Salve. Aloe vera. I don't know,
So you guys
some
close the door is
honeys
what I'm
and
hearing?
onion.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Icy
close the
hot.
door.
So you guys
Icy
step
hot.
in.
Hey, good news, guys. Whatever you did with the car worked.
Oh,
All the zombies are coming to us now.
I'm like holding a cold pack to his face. Oh, thanks for letting us know. I'm gonna need a little bit here.
So yeah, you
Is
you
there-
successfully closed the garage.
A latch on the inside of this door?
Well, it's a heavy mechanical device. Yes, there is a latch on the inside,
Okay.
but also it took her strength and falling through the roof just to get it open.
Right.
I doubt the zombies have the motor skills to figure out.
No, but if anybody's going to climb up the rope, I'd rather lock it with the mechanism than risk the falling and the door flying open.
It was one time.
So the truck you landed in, I'm doing some quick mental math. We got 12. You're up. The bed of a truck's
16.
about 3 or 4. So yeah, that's
46.
Way faster. So much better.
9.
Quick math.
So yeah, you've got a good like 9 feet of rope to climb up to get to the roof and then hoist yourself up. Is that what your objective is?
Mm-hmm.
And then once you get on the roof, what do you plan on doing?
I just see what's happening so I can give them intel about what's going on outside.
Okay. So
Do you want to take the torch with you? The lantern?
The
The moon's pretty bright. I should be able to see.
I think we've only been able to see like 15, I don't know, like 3 hexes out or something like that. Have we gotten this very far?
So go ahead and give me a dex on the rope.
2.
You make it up to the roof,
Mm-hmm.
and you peer over. Now that safety flare is still going on outside,
Okay.
if that's correct, right?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Because you guys held onto the lantern, but you were using the safety flare to kind of like mark your path forward and everything, and then combat started. So the safety flare is still going on outside, and you look down, and there are 3 zombies now banging on the garage door, crawling, clicking. I know how much you hate that.
See, that one wasn't too bad. It's when it gets a little more, yeah. Oh.
You hear the
It's
zombies
like when
clicking
people say
outside.
moist.
Moist?
Yeah. Moist doesn't bother me. Just, a lot of people get bothered by moist.
So, Sadie, you're up on the roof. You see the 3 zombies trying to get in. John, you're on the inside. Doc. Actually, I don't even know what your character's name. I just call you Doc.
It's
now.
Richter.
It's Richter. Okay.
Everyone just calls me Doc.
Yeah, Doc. Doc's working on Calvin. So, John, what would you like to do while Sadie's up there, kind of keeping an eye on everything?
And I'll relay John. There's 3.
Let's see. I guess, well, are they getting in? They're not getting in, right?
Yeah, you guys are totally secure inside
Yeah,
this
come on
garage.
down and check out this truck. I'll investigate the rusty cans. You can repair the truck, and we'll just drive them over. We'll like loosen the door, right? So when we back the truck up, the truck will just flatten them. The door will just.
It's actually not a bad idea if we just take the door off the hinges and just push it from the top
Yeah.
instead of
We could even just
using
roll
the
truck on
time
Yeah.
for.
So, Sadie, as you start making your way down, you notice that the flare goes out.
Mm-hmm.
And about an hour has passed, and you're done patching up Kelvin. Kelvin, you are not blinded or anything.
Okay.
Your face is definitely sensitive, and it's
Yeah.
going to be red and irritated for a while. But other than that, no crippling injuries
Okay.
as of yet. But you'll be
Just to
be
your
ready.
It looks like Zuko.
So
Oh my
yeah, It looks like John has a plan. He wants to knock the garage door down on top of it.
I don't know nothing about trucks. I don't know if this truck will do anything.
Listen, let's just take off the hinges off the door, push it forward, and not touch the truck. Because so far this truck has done nothing but cause us problems.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we could do it.
Just take the bikini bottom, push it somewhere else.
Let's get that repair roll.
I can help with 12.
What are you repair for the door?
I'll give
Trying
that
to
20
unrepair
help.
the door.
There
I'll
is
take that 20.
no difficulty on this. It's literally undoing a bolt. I don't think the door is
I
very...
didn't need the help. 46.
You got 46.
And now you have 20 more to that.
So I've actually taken one of these doors off of their hinges.
Bitch.
I know exactly how they operate. It's a pain in the ass. They're actually mounted at the middle of the framework with the springs. I'm assuming you release the springs, you undo the bolts. Is someone holding on to this door?
I assume we'd all be holding the door, right?
Yeah.
To not fall back.
Keeping
I
it
can hold
up,
it while
keeping
they
it in
repair
place while she works.
I'm sure we find some sort of beam or something also to prop it up while we're working on it.
Just take the
Scythe and
door
everything
off
was
the
taken.
truck.
So
Roll the truck up to it.
so
Put it in neutral.
So yeah, Sadie goes, got it. And you guys in unison just push. And the garage door slowly goes, and then rapidly goes, wham, and starts coming down really, really fast. Except for the last 2 feet where it starts really catching the air and slowing down. It is more than enough to knock the zombies over. Let's see if they make their deck saves.
Go, Doc, go. You get out first.
Okay. So all 3 of them get pinned. It doesn't kill them outright, but
Just jump on top of it for a while. I'm just gonna get on. I'm just saying.
Yeah, if we all just jump
Zombie
on
trampoline. Let's all jump on it.
you guys,
it. Just
oh
use
my
your
god,
javelin.
yes, and yes. You guys step on the.
Everyone just 1, 2, 3.
It's just a nice red splurt from the end.
It really is and it's kind of funny. On the first jump, the one in the middle's head shoots out, but the other 2 are still there, and the door and their heads are sticking out like this, and then all of a sudden one just goes pachoo, and then you guys jump on a second one, and that head takes off, and so then there's only one head left, and you wind up and you jump the third time, and the third head goes flying into the tall grass.
That was like 800 pounds jumping up and down in unison on top of 3 other.
Well,
that solves
that's
the problem.
taken care of.
More like 900 pounds probably.
Can I pull the oil filter off of this truck?
No, it's only giving us trouble.
You pull it
You
off, you're
prove
gonna
to
go
us we
blind.
don't need trucks.
I have no problem with you attempting again to get the hood open.
Oh no, the oil filter is usually under. You have to go under
Yeah, the oil filter would be under.
by the oil pan.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, when do we try to open the top of the truck?
That's right. The oil filter is under.
Yeah,
You totally go under the car.
yeah.
It's darker than shit.
Good thing I got a lantern.
What is your faith? Give me give me a faith roll.
Oh God!
Someone's cut out the
Oh, God.
catalytic converter.
Someone's gonna have to get it.
All the copper's been stripped.
9. It is not. No,
It's not good.
Not a
So-
crit fail.
huh?
Not a crit.
Not a crit.
So this isn't a make that you are familiar with, and it's dark, and you're fumbling in the
Some
dark.
sort of Japanese crap. Not American made like I like it.
Now you still have choices, but as of right now, you're struggling in the dark.
Okay. Sadie!
I'm gonna get under there. What?
I want the oil filter.
Okay. Help me out. Hold the light.
Sadie, roll your awareness.
Oh fuck.
Hey, Kelvin, can you scream like that again?
4. I
Probably.
passed.
Let me just recall what happened a few minutes ago.
Who's holding the lantern?
I would be now, because I'm holding it for her.
Wait,
I think Kelvin was holding it. No, Kelvin was fighting. You were holding the lantern
Yeah.
the whole time. All right. So he set the lantern down on the shelf when he got down to the floor to crawl under the cab. You notice the lantern and grab it and bring it down to where he can see under the car. And the filter's right in front of your eyes.
There we go.
Now give me a repair roll to see if you have the right tools to get the filter off without damaging it.
It's an oil filter.
You want to help me?
I'll help
That
you.
you're
Okay.
having right near an open flame. Just
No, it's not an open flame, Brady. It's
I'll get on
it's
the
the
floor next
flashlight.
to
Oh, they got a
It's
lantern.
Electric.
I think the lantern. Oh, the lantern.
I think
it's
it's
electric.
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 Needed batteries.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh,
that.
10. Flat 10
Out of
40.
yeah. So
And it's just a pull off. It's twist. That's something-
it totally is, but it's an old rusted car and it's seized in its position. So you were able to get a belt around it with a wrench, and you tied the belt to the wrench to tack down the belt around it, and then you had to make your own.
Yeah.
You didn't have a.
I found a piece of rope and just kind of I pulled out a tourniquet and did it.
Exactly. You put a tourniquet on the filter. But
It would work. It would
You
work.
successfully get the filter off. But more importantly, when you get the filter off and the sludge of old watery, because after 7 years, there's definitely water in that oil pan, starts pouring out, it completely misses you.
Perfect. All right, I'm going out. Just clean this thing up. I'm going to take out my pistol and screw it on the end.
So you go to put this filter on the end of your pistol, and you realize that your pistol does not have a threaded tip in order to put the filter on. It will require the right tools and enough time at, like, say, a repair shop to manufacture getting the oil filter can on your pistol.
Okay.
Okay. So it's not immediate, but the modification option is there for you.
Okay.
We
All
could
right.
talk to the blacksmith back in town. He should
That's
have
exactly
this
what it was.
stuff.
But fun
The
fact,
blacksmith can't do anything. Remember?
it works.
Yeah, you can't.
Don't
He
ask me
can't
how
help
I
you at all.
know.
He can't even
I
well
will say legally we have tested it. Oil filter over we did an AR-15 5.56 works.
There's nothing illegal about testing it. You just can't keep it afterwards.
Yes.
As long as the product is destroyed.
So
There's
that's-
nothing
that's-
in the rules on testing things. However, selling and keeping, that's where you get carrying. That's
Well,
where you start getting into the real troubles.
where we were doing it. It is.
So we're gonna
it
go
was
ahead and
legal.
take a break right now.
Yeah, that's probably smart. That's probably, I don't want to incriminate myself any further.
Yeah, let's.
We weren't in
So
California,
now that
okay?
we're on break, check this out.
Look, it's a homemade bazooka. I started with potato gun, but then I was like, we can upgrade it. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining the Zombie Trail, and we will catch you guys out next time.
Bye-bye.
Peace.